begin part 7 of my presentation on the Golden Bough by James Frazer. This is a concluding section, and I thank you viewers again if you've made it this far. I'm proud of you. In this concluding section, reinforcing one of my earlier ideas of the exhaustive set of examples used by James Frazer to prove each individual sub-argument. So I decided to pick from those examples just a few that I think stand out the most in their novelty of character. For example, the King of Fire, a sacred hermit who wanders the jungles of Cambodia, engages in an annual gift exchange ceremony with the state royalty, during which the Cambodian king receives a candle bearing the impress of the king's middle finger. Prior to 1855, there was a sacred larch in Nauders on the Tyrol, which was believed to bleed when it was cut. Some of the Congo Negroes, a quote from W.H. Bentley's Life on the Congo, London, 1887, page 71, note 3. Some of the Congo Negroes think that enchanters can get possession of human souls and, enclosing them in tusks of ivory, sell them to the white man who makes them work for him in his country under the sea. The African Waura tribe have the custom of not being allowed to see anyone other than themselves eat or drink out of fear that their souls may be vulnerable to magical influence. Frazer records a New Year's ritual found among the Aboriginal Chinese as an example of the scapegoat concept. They prepare an underground bomb where the clay pot and the stones inside represent past transgressions, and the gunpowder in the pot is their removal when ignited. A New Year's festival practice of Siam was once to carry on a litter a woman broken down by debauchery, i.e. an elderly prostitute, and parade her through the city with musicians. The public mob would jeer and throw dirt until the parade had made its way through the whole city, at which point the litter bearers dumped her on either a dunghill or a thorny hedge, thus having successfully scapegoated the sins of that city. The common explanation given by people as diverse as the Laps and the Zulus, and used to justify the seclusion of women during their menstruations, is that in order to protect the girl and society at large from this chaotic force of nature, according to Pliny, the touch of a menstruous woman turned wine to vinegar, blighted crops, killed seedlings, etc. Another quote by James Frazer: "Thus Zulu girls, as we have seen, believe that they would shrivel to skeletons in the sun were to shine on them at puberty. She must be secluded for that time in a place where she neither touches the ground nor sees the sun. Examples of such places include the rooftop hammocks in South America, as cocoons during the day, and being elevated above the ground in a dark cage in New Ireland. The practice of suspension above the ground is a common method in general of preventing many different types of taboo other than the alleged effects of menstruating women as well. Here we go. A custom among Prussian women of the Eifel Mountain, Prussian peasants of the Eifel Mountain range during the first Sunday of Lent is to build a great wheel of straw such that 3 horses are necessary to carry it to the top of the hill. Once there, and at nightfall, young boys light it on fire before rolling it down the hill, while using sticks to maintain its direction as a holiday celebration. The most dangerous children's game ever. Similarly, in Swabia, to celebrate the same holiday, peasants used wands inserted into the middle of wooden discs set on fire in order to fling them into the air. Frazer notes, a single lad may fling up to 40 or 50 of these discs one after another. These rituals are said to be done to drive out the witch, in quotations, old communal sin, etc. Frazer remarks that the most common season at which fire festivals are held all over Europe is the summer solstice, either midsummer, 23rd of June, or midsummer day, 24th of June. Common features among them include bonfires, torch processions, and the custom of rolling a wheel, which is supposed to represent the descent of the sun after it has reached the highest point on the ecliptic. And for those of you interested in further reading, I've cited in this description the Gwyn Griffiths edition of On Isis and Osiris by Plutarch, specifically for its exhaustive commentary using Egyptological evidence to favor or refute points made by Plutarch in that tractate. And the fact that that book helped me develop my arguments in 2 of the essays I wrote while in graduate school. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. To all my viewers, farewell.